Imagine waking up one day to find that your memories don't match reality. You vividly remember something, perhaps a movie, quote, a logo, or even a historical event, only to discover that the world insists it never happened that way. Could this be a simple lapse in memory, or is it proof that our reality is constantly shifting between parallel universes? In this episode of Quantum What If, we dive into the eerie phenomenon known as the Mandela Effect, a bizarre occurrence where large groups of people share the same false memories. But what if these memories aren't false at all? Could they be remnants of an alternate timeline bleeding into our own? Scientists and theorists have long debated the possibility of quantum entanglement, dimensional shifts, and multiverse glitches. Join us as we unravel the most chilling examples of the Mandela Effect, explore scientific theories that could explain them, and ask the ultimate question: are we unknowingly slipping between parallel realities? Nelson Mandela, a name synonymous with the struggle against apartheid in South Africa, a symbol of resilience and freedom. He was a global icon whose life story resonated with millions. But what if his name didn't resonate quite as it should in one particular aspect of collective memory? This is the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon where a vast number of people share a false memory of a past event. In 1994, when Mandela was released from prison after serving 27 years, the world rejoiced. It was a moment etched in history. Yet some claim to remember a key detail differently. They insist that Mandela was actually released in 1988. This discrepancy might seem trivial, but it's far from that. Thousands upon thousands of people worldwide maintain this shared false memory. Scientific skepticism often surrounds the Mandela Effect, attributing it to faulty memory recall or the spread of misinformation. However, a growing number of theorists propose a more intriguing explanation: a slip between parallel universes, each universe slightly different from the last, creating an alternate timeline where events unfold uniquely. Could this Mandela memory shift be evidence of such a slip? A glitch in the fabric of reality, where people momentarily cross over into a parallel universe that diverges from our own. If true, this would imply a complex interplay between quantum mechanics, the structure of our universe, and the nature of human consciousness. The concept of parallel universes, while fascinating, remains largely theoretical. However, the Mandela Effect serves as a tantalizing clue, a shared false memory that challenges conventional understanding and opens doors to the extraordinary. The Berenstain Bears, a beloved children's book series that has enchanted generations with its wholesome tales of family and friendship set against the backdrop of bear country. For many, the cherished memories of reading these books evoke a sense of nostalgia and warmth. However, the title of the series has sparked a peculiar debate, leaving many questioning their own recollections. Is it the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstain Bears? For those who grew up with the series, the memory of the name is so vivid, it seems impossible that it could be anything other than Berenstain. Yet the official records tell a different story. The books were originally titled Berenstain Bears, a name that begins with the letters Berenstein. The discrepancy here seems baffling. How can so many people share a false memory of a name that is so well documented? Some attribute this to a simple mishearing or a mispronunciation that became ingrained over time. Others see it as a small glitch in the matrix, a momentary overlap between parallel universes where the spelling of the title shifted. While the Berenstain Bears may not exist in our universe, they could be real in another where the title was altered. This idea aligns with the broader Mandela Effect, highlighting how collective memory can be surprisingly malleable and raising questions about the nature of reality itself. The famous quote, "Beam me up, Scotty," is often associated with Star Trek and the character Captain Kirk. In various perilous situations, Kirk would call out to his crew's chief engineer, Mr. Scott, requesting immediate transportation back to safety aboard the Starship Enterprise. However, there's a twist to this iconic line. Many fans of the show insist that the actual quote is "Beam me up, Scotty." The original script, however, tells a different story. The correct phrase used by Captain Kirk was always "Beam me up, Scotty." So why do so many people remember it differently? The confusion may arise from the similar sounds of Scotty and Scuttle, leading some to believe that the latter was used. This phenomenon echoes the Mandela Effect, where large groups of people share false memories. Could this be a case of a parallel universe bleed-through? A reality where the iconic line was indeed "Beam me up, Scotty." While this idea may seem outlandish, it aligns with theories that suggest slight variations exist across multiple universes. Each universe operates under slightly different rules, potentially leading to alternate versions of well-known phrases. If such a universe did exist, the phrase "Beam me up, Scuttle" might be as real as the stars themselves. Darth Helma, the villainous character from the cult classic film The Dark Crystal, left an indelible mark on cinema history. Known for his iconic line, "My precious helmet," personified the relentless pursuit of power and control. However, a segment of viewers claims to remember the character uttering a different phrase. Instead of "my precious," they insist he said, mine. This discrepancy raises questions about the nature of collective memory and the possibility of parallel universes. Proponents of the parallel universe theory suggest that mine was indeed the original line spoken by Darth Helmet in an alternate reality. In this version, the character's unhinged obsession with power is even more pronounced. The change of a few words alters the perception of the character's madness, adding another layer of complexity to his already disturbing persona. While this idea may seem like a playful movie trivia game, it touches upon the fascinating concept of alternate realities. It asks a reminder that our perception of reality is often subjective, and that even seemingly small details can vary across different universes. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, an iconic symbol of American cuisine and a fixture at community events and parades, has been bringing smiles to people's faces since 1936. Generations have fond memories of its cheerful appearance and the joy it brought. However, a portion of the population remembers the vehicle differently. They insist that the official name was the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, with the two words separated, rather than being combined as it is today. This detail might seem insignificant, but the consistency of the memory among many people is striking. Could this be a case of the Mandela Effect, where a collective false memory persists despite contradicting evidence? Or is there a possibility that the Wienermobile's name shifted in an alternate universe, leading to the memory overlap? The idea of parallel universes, while speculative, adds a layer of intrigue to this seemingly mundane topic. It serves as a reminder that our perception of reality is complex, and that even cherished childhood memories can be influenced by factors beyond our understanding. The curious case of the missing hitchhiker, a common urban legend that has spooked travelers across the globe. The story typically involves a lone driver who picks up a hitchhiker on a deserted road, only to find that the passenger is not what they seem, often vanishing mysteriously or revealing a sinister side. But what if the story goes beyond mere folklore? What if it, as a fragmented memory of a horrifying event from a parallel universe bleeding into our own? Some believe that the missing hitchhiker isn't just a figment of collective imagination, but a haunting echo of a terrifying reality. They argue that there exists a universe where this story isn't just a tale, but a lived experience, a cautionary event that has been seared into the minds of those who encountered it. These individuals suggest that the hitchhiker in question isn't a supernatural being, but a victim of a heinous crime committed in that alternate reality. Their disappearance in that universe has left an indelible mark, seeping into our world as a shared nightmare. While this idea may seem far-fetched, it aligns with the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon where large groups of people share false memories. The missing hitchhiker story could be an example of such an effect, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. It serves as a reminder of the perplexing nature of human memory and the possibility that our shared reality is more complex than we understand. In the ever-evolving realm of quantum physics, the concept of parallel universes has captured the imagination of scientists and theorists alike. While the idea remains highly speculative, the Mandela Effect phenomenon adds a layer of intrigue to this already captivating subject. The uncanny resemblance between the alternate memories and the actual events in different universes suggests a potential connection between them. It's as if fragments of these parallel realities are seeping into our own, leaving behind traces of alternate histories, characters, and events. Whether these shared false memories are glitches in the matrix, echoes from other dimensions, or simply products of our evolving consciousness, they serve as a reminder of the boundless mysteries that lie at the intersection of memory, reality, and the nature of existence itself. As we continue to explore the uncharted territories of quantum mechanics, the Mandela Effect stands as a tantalizing clue, a shared glimpse into the infinite possibilities that may lie just beyond our perception.